Hey guys, so today I'm filming my beginner's guide to mascara video. I will link the playlist up here and all the videos individually down below. I have to put out there that I am not a certified makeup artist. Everything I know is from YouTube. I'm taking my personal experiences and opinions of others that I trust, bring them together to give you the most information possible. I will have a blog post with pictures, how much everything costs, and all the shades available linked in the description box, so make sure you check that out for all the information. So the last video in this series is going to be a Q&A, so please leave me any beauty related questions you may have in a comment down below. I only have a couple that I can physically show you, so make sure you check that blog post, but I have a lot to talk about. Now, mascara is probably the most complicated makeup item there is besides foundation because it is so individualized. I've tried a lot of drugstore mascaras, but I've not tried many high-end. So before this video, I looked up reviews on makeupalley.com, which I totally recommend if you want to read some reviews on a makeup product that you're interested in. Definitely check out that website. But it was so crazy. Every mascara I looked up, some people it was their holy grail, and for other people it was the worst mascara they ever tried. So I would say take caution when trying out a high-end mascara, especially. The good thing is if you buy it from Sephora or Ulta, you can always return it if you don't like it. So I would really love if you guys would leave a comment down below of the type of lashes that you have, what you look for in a mascara, and then let me know your favorites or your least favorites or your thoughts on the ones that I'm mentioning now. I think that'd be really helpful for me and for everybody else. So just to let you know a little bit about my eyelashes are a decent length. They are curled, but they are very, very thin. Some brushes are too firm and they push right through my lashes and they don't coat them. So I have some issues with that, but I like length and I like volume. So now just to go over a couple things that can differentiate one mascara from another. So first would be the formula, whether you have a regular or waterproof. If you have straight lashes or downturn eyelashes, this often happens with Asian lashes, then a waterproof mascara would be essential for you because it will help hold your lashes up. And also using a eyelash curler. I do not use one on a day-to-day basis. Like I said, my lashes are pretty curled in general. I don't need to, but e.l.f. makes a great one. Revlon, a lot of brands make them, but I don't think you need to spend a ton of money on a eyelash curler, but that is a great way to keep your lashes curled all day. Use an eyelash curler and then follow up with a waterproof mascara. So also there are differences between formulas. Some mascaras are very wet and some are more dry. And I personally like more wet mascaras, but what more wet does equal more messy. It is very easy to get it on your eyelid or underneath your eye if it hasn't dried all the way. I know some people like to open up a mascara and then just leave it set in a drawer. That way it has a little time to dry out, which I think is a good idea. And when I say they like open it up and leave it out, they don't leave it like this, but once you open a product up, that's when it starts to dry out. So that is a good way if you feel like a mascara is too wet. I have had mascaras that were too wet for the first week or so, but as I continued to use them, they dried out a little bit and became a perfect formula. And also there's a difference between bristles. There are natural bristles and plastic. All of the ones I have to show you today are natural. Here's what an example of a natural brush looks like. And plastic, there are a lot of examples like that. Maybelline Rocket, CoverGirl, Clump Crusher, CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. Those have got plastic bristle brushes, and I actually sometimes like to use one natural and one plastic. Use them together and they work out fine. I don't really have a preference. For me, it's kind of dependent on the size and shape of the brush, no matter if it's natural bristles or plastic bristles. And then, like I said, mascaras will do different things for you. Length, volume, separate. Some do them all. Some do a lot of volume and a little length, or a lot of length and a little volume. But like I said, I prefer to use one lengthening and one volumizing and use them together to get the best volume lashes. So I'm going to start with the lengthening mascaras. Again, this is based on what I've tried and from others because this may be different for everyone. So take these suggestions lightly. Just try them out and see what works best for you and how it works best for you. So the first one I want to recommend is the L'Oreal Telescopic. That is a very small plastic bristle brush that really helps get in your lashes and really elongate them. That's a really, really great one. They also have a carbon black and a shocking extensions. All three of them work really, really well. It just kind of depends on what you're looking for, but all three of those are great for length. Another mascara that is great for length is the L'Oreal Butterfly. It has a really fun shape to it that takes a little bit of practice to get used to, but it does really help grab your lashes, especially the outer ones, and really pull them up and elongate them. The next one is my personal favorite, and that is the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes. It has this fun cheetah print on it, and this is a natural bristle brush with a little bit of a scoop to it, but this really helps get in there and again elongate those lashes. The first time I tried it, I was blown away. This is really, really great for length, so definitely love this one, and I love the brush. Another one from Maybelline is their Lash Stiletto. This came out a while ago. Again, it is a natural bristle brush, and it is a kind of on the smaller side. It's a little bit tapered, and it, again, awesome for length. And then the last one I want to mention is the Mary Kay Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. That does have a plastic bristle brush. When I had that, I absolutely loved it. It was amazing for length. So any of those I think are really great recommendations. If you have any other favorite lengthening mascaras, please let me know in a comment down below. So now I'm going to go over volumizing mascaras. Now a lot of mascaras that can give volume can definitely get clumpy if you add too much, and it really does depend on what you like. I personally kind of like the spidery clumpy lash look, but I do have my limits on it. But I just want to put that out there. Some of these mascaras you may only want to do one coat of, or it can get a little too clumpy. So the first one that I want to recommend was my original favorite, which is the Maybelline Falsies, which looks like this. And it has a little bit of a scoop to it, not as much as the cat eyes, and it's wider than the cat eyes. I want to show you that really quick, because before I had tried them both, I was wondering what the difference was between the brushes. So, as you can see, the bottom cat eyes has more of a scoop to it, and as you can see, the Falsies is wider. But both of them I think work great, but I think the Falsies is awesome for volume. They have a couple different versions of it, but I personally think the original is the best. Awesome for volume, and this one does not get too clumpy. I think it gives nice fluttery lashes, so this is one of my favorites for volume. Another one is from Maybelline. It's called the Rocket. That is a plastic bristle brush, really awesome for volume, and that one has a really, really nice formula that will last on your lashes. Another one is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. That comes in an orange tube. The brush is very, very similar to the Maybelline Rocket. I think you could go with either. I think I prefer the Rocket, but I haven't tried the CoverGirl in a while. But both of those are really, really great for volume. The next two recommendations are from L'Oreal. First would be the L'Oreal Miss Manga, or Miss Manga. I'm not sure how to say it. That's one of their newest mascaras. I've heard wonderful things about that for volume, but some people say that one flakes a little bit. As it dries out, it will definitely flake more, but I've heard that's a really, really great one. Another L'Oreal tried and true favorite of a ton of people is the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. That is probably one of the most wet formulas I've ever tried, so let it dry out for a little bit. And the L'Oreal Voluminous and Voluminous Curve Brush, both of those also give really great volume, so those are really great volumizing mascaras to try. Another great option is the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. Very black, very volumizing, and the most inexpensive of the mascaras I mentioned. Then I have three high-end recommendations if you are looking to spend a lot of money on a mascara, and they all give volume with a little bit of length, and that would be the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, YSL Babydoll, and Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I've heard pretty mixed opinions, but mostly good things about all of those. So if you are looking to spend a little bit more money on a mascara, those are some great high-end recommendations. So now I have some recommendations of mascaras if you like more of a natural look. First would be the Maybelline Full and Soft. That is a natural bristle brush that will give you nice fluttery lashes, but it won't be extremely lengthening or extremely volumizing. It will naturally define your lashes without making them look fake. Another great one is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher, one of my all-time favorites. Again, very natural lashes, but my favorite reason to use that CoverGirl Clump Crusher is to use after a volumizing mascara to help comb out the clumps if it gets a little too spidery. My other recommendation is the Maybelline Mega Plush. This is also a natural bristle brush. It has more of a moussey formula, so it's very natural looking. So those are my recommendations for natural mascaras. So next I have recommendations for bottom lash mascaras. For some people like myself, I cannot use a big brush because it will make a big mess. So first I have a drugstore option, which is the Maybelline Lash Discovery, a super tiny brush. Also the Clinique bottom lash, which is even smaller and has a smaller handle. That one is especially awesome, and it is waterproof. The Maybelline Lash Discovery also comes in original and waterproof, so either of those, depending on your price point, would be awesome for lower lashes. So my last mascara category would be all-in-one mascaras. Now, I've heard some mixed opinions on this. You may not agree, but I've got some options. First would be the Benefits They're Real Mascara. That is a plastic bristle brush. It has a little ball on the end, which really helps to get in those inner and outer corners to really help add length and volume. I really did like that mascara. I liked it best paired with other mascaras, but it is a really nice one, and I've heard rave reviews about it. The next one is the Rimmel Lash Accelerator, one of my holy grail mascaras. It is a natural bristle brush, and this one is a super wet mascara when you first get it, but after it dries out a little bit, it is nice lengthening and volumizing. The brush is nice and small, which helps get in your lashes. Super pigmented, very black as well. This is a great all-in-one mascara. So guys, those are all of my mascara recommendations. In case you're wondering, my top 5 mascaras would be the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes, Maybelline Falsies, Maybelline the Rocket, Rimmel Lash Accelerator, and the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. But the lines overall that really can't go wrong with mascara, in my opinion, are L'Oreal and Maybelline. They have some of the best mascara formulas. So please leave a comment down below of your favorite mascaras. I would really love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.